Boom. What's up, metalheads, freaks, and geeks? Welcome to the hang. Great Banzini, how you doing, buddy? Just hanging out today, shooting the shit, seeing what happens. How's everybody doing? Am I coming across all right? Get a 5x5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 'em, check 'em, check. Got the great Banzini in the house. William DeSilva, Fruitcake Tony, and Dwight Bailey. How you guys doing, man? You hear me okay? Sweet. Hey, Jimmy Biter. What's up, buddy? What's going on? So, how's everybody doing in light of the coronavirus going around? Health and Human Resources shut down my division temporarily for Health and Social Services, so no ASAP classes or ARD classes. So anything that's non-essential that requires more than 3 to 4 people to be in a crowd, they canceled. So it's cool, but not cool. So everything else will be deferred till a later date. So nobody gets in trouble. I still get paid, and life goes on. Tony got some toilet paper and some water. Whoops. Wineco was low on TP. All the other shelves are full. Yeah, no shit. Whip Guitars, how you doing? Shut down the kids' school until April 1st. Imagine that, April 1st. Fruitcake Tony. Bought $80 worth of TP and water. That's awesome. Yeah, I got some. I got enough, but Alaska's in a really precarious situation because if they shut down shipping from Seattle, if anything really gets bad as far as an epidemic in Seattle, all ships coming and trucks coming north will probably be canceled or under heavy quarantine. So if something major breaks out, some shit could really hit the fan for Alaska. And all regions north, even including Canada, especially the west coast of Canada. And if something really breaks out on the east coast of the United States, that could have implications, globally, as far as transferring goods and stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Vanzini says it's spring break anyway. Yeah. That's another thing. Like a lot of the tourists, Alaska relies heavy on tourist trade. So that means the cruise ships, people coming up in their RVs, stuff like that. I think we might even get an exodus of people coming to Alaska to get away from the lower 48. So that's another problem we have to deal with, because a lot of people that come up to Alaska are retired military retirees that come up in their RVs and stuff like that, and they come in the droves. I'm talking 10,000 plus or more every year. So that's just part of it. But I'm glad to hear everybody's stocking up on essentials. Don't forget your dry goods like your cup of noodles. If you see cup of noodles, nobody's hitting cup of noodles in the stores. Grab as many of them fuckers as you can. They won't spoil. They won't go bad. All you need is water. If your electricity goes down and you don't have a supply of water, you're either going to need like some sort of propane heat, like a little camp stove cooker with either some propane or bottled propane and shit tons of water to cook that. So if you have a cup of noodles and this and that's part of what I have. And then I got 8 big bulk cans of tuna. So we're doing good there too. But yeah, just I would hit the canned stuff and the dried stuff, which is like the cup of noodles with the 24 cups in it and stuff. They're about 300 calories. They're loaded with salt, so get the low sodium if you can, or just don't eat so much. But if you eat 2 of those a day, or even 3, you can survive on that for a long time. Just watch your sodium intake. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, they're saying it's going to hit the elderly population, a little harder if it gets there. So basically, keeping the over 65 generation out of the mainstream and whatnot with non-essential travel, whatever. It'd probably be safer for them to stay home anyway, especially if they have underlying illnesses and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it makes sense. Whether or not you think the media is hyping it up or whatever, it doesn't really matter because uh, the flu, the swine flu, the H1, whatever they renamed it. That took out a lot of people too. So, yeah, just it's precaution, man. Not panic, not panic. Precaution. Just make sure you have enough stuff to hold you over in case something stupid really happens. Because you can't control the ignorance of other people, is what I'm trying to say. So if you get people that are in a widespread panic or whatever, there's nothing you can do about that. So the best thing you can do is hunker down, take care of your shit, make sure you have the essentials, and try to keep the crazies at bay and shit. You know, that's the best thing you can do for yourself and society anyway. Yeah, just I mean, if something major happens, there's not a whole shit ton anybody can really do about it anyway, unless you unless you know a couple doomsday preppers, man, that've been stocking up for years. Shit, that's about the only groceries you're going to be able to get. So if you ain't in cool with the doomsday people, you're done, man. Just sit and chill. Try not to eat all your reserves up and stuff, and just relax, man. But yeah, if something major cracks off, it's like they're don't join in the bullshit. Just do what you can to take care of yourself. But I kind of doubted it actually get to that. Okay, let me do a roll call here. Got Great Vanzini, William De Silva, Fruitcake Tony, Dwight Bailey, Jimmy Biter. What else we got? Gussie Wells, welcome, hey buddy. William De Silva. I think that's about it. Oh, there's 11 people. It's too high now. But yeah, man, just grab your guitar, maybe go out by the campfire with your family and friends and loved ones and kumbaya that son of a bitch and hey Jude it, sit around the campfire roasting marshmallows and singing Hey Jude, man. I'm happy. Yeah, how you doing? I'm locked down for protection. All right, cool. No metalhead, no MH clinician. No, no, I don't work for the CDC, bro. Yeah, just pretty much common sense stuff, man. Friend of mine, she's she's about 67 maybe. Wait, I mean, she's older than that. 70 something. 75, 76. She's just like, oh, whatever, whatever, whatever. It's like, well, look, whatever's fine. That's cool. But your whatever doesn't control what other people are going to do or how they're going to react. So you need to take care of whatever it is you need to get it, and try to stay out of the fray and stuff like that. And her husband tried to tell her the same thing, but can only do for people what they're willing to do for themselves. If somebody doesn't see the need to grab some essentials while they can, just in case, as a precautionary measure, not a panic measure, then I guess, you know, when it comes time to relying on your neighbor to help feed you or wipe your ass, you're going to find out that they have no squares to spare. Remember that Jerry Seinfeld thing where Elaine's reaching under the booth, man? I just need a square. Just can you spare a square? It's like, I have no square to spare. And that's the way it's going to be, man. You know what I mean? So what you need to do is basically get yourself about 20 or 30 of these microfiber rags that might be soft on your bunghole. You know what I mean? And a couple bottles of alcohol and shit, and rinse and wipe. Rinse and wipe. Might help you out. Frank Corcoran. But I do got to go back today. I lost you here. Let me see here. I went to the local store yesterday and just turned around and went home. Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah. Best time to go would be like early in the morning if there ain't no lines, or when they're restocking shelves. Hopefully you can beat the crowds or whatnot. Or if you know that store, call before you go over there and say, yo, man, you guys got this, you got that, or did you run out? Did you run out? And then call them from right outside the store. And if they say, yeah, we got that, then just go in and get it before they close and walk out, man. I don't think you'll need an AR to protect your toilet paper, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? They might hijack you for your toilet paper and shit, man. But yeah, just get water and food that doesn't spoil, dry goods, cup of noodles, stuff like that, beef jerky, and eat it sparingly, you know, stuff like that. And if you eat less, you crap less. So just eat what you need. You won't crap so much. You won't use up all your squares. So that way you don't have to worry about people, asking you for spare squares. You know, you'll have enough toilet paper if you just don't shat or shite all day. Yeah. Well, that's the nature of the beast, man. Survival of the fittest, Some people think because they have a lot of cash and shit, they can just go in and bang the stores up and stuff. But I think stores need to also be taking a look at that. If this gets any worse, that things are going to start getting rationed out. So, um, think about those things. Try to get your head together around a rational thought and figure out. Don't worry about what you're going to do. Worry about what the hell the other guys are going to do. Stores open 24/7. Yeah. That just means they'll be out of stuff 24/7. So get it while you can, man. Yeah, the real decline of Western civilization. Yeah. I don't know, man. Who really knows? I'm sure you'll get some conspiracy whack nut jobs coming out on the surface here in a little while. But like I said, man, best thing you can do is prepare, not panic. You know, try to keep the idiots off your doorstep if you can. It's possible, man. The whole planet might shut down, man. I mean, if you were watching anything on C-SPAN and PBS or anything like that this morning with the VP and Surgeon General and whatnot, you know, it's about all you can do is go by that information. That's all they're giving out. Yeah, it's possible and probable, Gussie. Whether or not it gets that far, depending on what the CDC does as far as finding finding the right epidemiology path to deal with this thing to get it taken care of. But what's going on in the world of music? Tony, I seen you had another video up. You want me to play that for you, buddy? Now that we got all the corona crap out of the way. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I'll pop it up here as soon as Tony pops back up. Hey, Tony, you around, bro? I don't think he'll mind. Here we go.
Boys and girls, welcome to episode 89. These are going to be a tribute to Tom Petty. It is Saturday, March the 14th, 2020. Hope
Sound
everyone
okay?
is
Give me a
doing
one.
well.
Somebody
Hope
type one if
everyone
it
is
sounds
staying
okay.
healthy and happy and optimistic. All right. So Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers formed in 1976. This pick is from the Echo Tour in 1999. Okay.
Does it sound good or not?
All right. This is when they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in '02. All right. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, they played the Art for Tom Petty. It is Saturday, March the 14th, 2020. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is staying healthy and happy and optimistic. All right. So Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers formed in 1976. This pick is from the Echo Tour in 1999. Okay. All right. This is when they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in '02. All right. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, they played the Art for AIDS benefit concert in 2004. And got these picks made up for that. Okay. So, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers played the halftime show at Super Bowl 42. You remember that. This is one of those guitar picks. This is kind of a rare pick, Super Bowl 42. All right. And this is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from the 2010 Mojo Tour. All right. So, Tom Petty's last tour was the 40th anniversary tour. And sadly, he passed away a week after that tour ended in October of 2017. We miss Tom Petty. Yes, we do. All right. So, some Tom Petty guitar picks there for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Good stuff, Tony. Yeah. I mean, Did refreshing the page help at all? So that knocked out the echo and the loud booming voice and stuff. Frank Cochran's got a new amp, Yamaha THR 100. Are those battery powered jobs? Or am I thinking of something else? Those are like those tan colored or cream tan colored amps. Dwight's working on a new song. Cool. What's the name of your song, Dwight? You get a name for it yet? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a multi-functioning. Does it have its own built-in speaker? Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, dual channel. Did you get the dual channeling modeler, or did you get just the straight up $600 one? Cool. You'll get there, bro. If you guys are digging what Tony does, give him a sub, please. Go over and check out his pick collection and whatnot. See if we can help him get closer to 100 subs. And don't forget, if you're not subbed to my channel, please subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Boom. Hey, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 300, man. You see? Help you out, man. Subscribe. Yeah. Hey, don't forget, when I get to 300, I'm giving away that Behringer SF 300 fuzz pedal. So check it out, man. Thank you. And here's a thank you for Fruitcake Tony for donating last month to my PayPal for supporting the channel. Your name could be besides his if you choose to donate. It's kind of like my version of Patreon. Whatever. You know what I mean? So, if you kind of want your name scrolling down here, like right there. Small donation to get you there, but it's not necessary. But it helps, but it's not necessary. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to Tony's site and you like what he's doing, I don't ever tell people they have to sub or they whatever. But if you like what he's doing, give him a sub. It's that simple. Doesn't hurt anything. Or at least give him a like. The likes help the video get seen more. And if you leave a comment, a little bit of interaction, people see that there's people actually caring about what he does, and they might want to subscribe. Hey, Karsten Olsen's in the house. What's up, buddy? Doing good, man. Yeah, Carson just put out a new video too. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Hey, Carson, you mind if I play your video here, buddy? I can put it up on the screen here if you want. It's up to you, though. Dan in New Jersey. How things going back in Jersey, man? I got a daughter in Philadelphia, man. So how's things going back in Jersey? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the volume, bro. It's anybody else having an issue with my volume? Outface? My volume's where it's been all morning, man, and nobody else seemed to complain. Is anybody else having an issue with my volume besides Dan in New Jersey? Type a 1 if I sound good, please. Everybody else? Yeah, I don't. What are you listening to? What's the 2 for? Vanzini and Dwight and Halface, you're saying I don't sound good or what? Not loud enough. Let me refresh my page. Boom. Does that sound any better? Does that sound any better? No change. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Either turn it up or something, man. Because I'm not sure. Cool. No change. Got a little louder for me. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's my microphone cranked to the hilt, man. So I don't know if that's doing anything for you or what. But it's probably going to sound shitty as hell on my recorded effort. So this let me see what's going on here. Boom, boom, boom. Refresh that page, see what happens. My mic volume is all the way up, and that's all I can tell you. If it's too low now, it's not my issue. That's too much. See what I'm saying? Boom. Does that sound any better? All right, give me a sound check now. 1 if it sounds good, 2 if it sounds shitty. All right, well, I'm just going to leave it there then. Because it was sounding good. I don't know what happened to it, so. Boom, boom, boom. Hang on a second. Kirsten, I'm going to try to pull up your video, bro. Cool. Yeah. When I ask you guys for a response on my volume, I need to like, if you guys could like answer it as soon as possible. It's greatly appreciated. It saves me the aggravation. Okay. Okay, we're going to check out Karsten Olsen's latest video. In case you haven't seen it, which I haven't, so I'm going to check it out. He's doing practicing some Gary Moore. Parisian Walkways intro solo. I think I said that right. Okay. Now when this comes on, please type a 1 if it sounds good. I need to know. Thank you.
Hello guys, how are you doing? It's Saturday and Denmark is closed. The borders and schools and public
Sound good? Yes or no?
workplaces and everything is closed because of the coronavirus. So what to do
Thank you.
other than to sit indoors and learn some more guitar? So I have, and right now I am learning the Gary Moore song Parisian Walkways, the first intro solo. So I just thought I would share how far I have become right now. So should we take a listen? No. Yeah, I'm getting there, but of course it's not perfect. Let me just try it one more time. Yeah, I'm really having fun with this. It is just like when I played that Eric Clapton solo, which I have forgot what it's called right now. But just like that one, I am really enjoying myself playing something this nice. It might not sound so good for you guys, but to me it's just awesome. Especially when I hit the bends. I'm getting there, so it's quite nice. And actually, just because I have been practicing a lot of bends, I'm starting to get some colossus on the edges of my fingers. The other day I had a small blister, so it's kind of getting there. So that's nice. Should I just try it one more time?
You're the man, bro.
I always miss that rake. Just start again. Yeah. Why can't I hit it? No. One more time. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No. I didn't get that. But I am just having so much fun. It is great. Have a nice Saturday, everybody. Bye-bye.
Sweet, bro. Hey, man, you're getting her done, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a lot better than a lot of people are doing, man. Just keep at it. Nah, man. Yeah, I'm hard on myself also, man, but I wouldn't worry about it, bro. You'll get there, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll eventually get to where you want to be. And if not, you just keep playing, man. Just whatever makes you happy, man. Oh, yeah, man. You just keep at it. My riffing's getting better. You know, I'm doing some chuggity-chug stuff. I get better every time I pick it up. I learn something new, or I try something new every time. But when I practice one thing over and over and over again until I absolutely almost get it. You know, I mean, just like it's perfect. Then I move on to the next thing. And then what I do is the thing I just learned very well or spent a lot of time practicing on, I incorporate that into something new. So I'm kind of writing as I go, like music, but I'm not. I'm just learning to add new sequences to things that I'm trying to chug out. You know, so I try different notes. I might slide a little bit. I might do a pull off or something like that, or I might do a double stop or something like that. You know, just keep at it, bro. You're doing good, man. Yeah, I try with my Sabbath stuff, yeah. Oh yeah. Now, Karsten, I know I watched that you do a lot of different things in your videos, but do you go back and do you revisit those videos that you just did? Like, will you continue to practice this song, and practice all the other ones that you've done so far? I mean, do you go back and revisit them, or do you give up on them? Because I know you were doing that Black Sabbath Paranoid, I think. And you got lost in the solo, but you said you shelved it for a little while. Yeah, I understand that, but do you still try to perfect the first part, the part that you can get, and then just ease your way back into the solo? Or do you just stop playing the whole song until you think you can get the solo? I'll burn the first part of a riff up, and I'll learn that the best that I can right there. I mean, for what my skill level is and my timing ability is right then, that's what I'll do. But I'll keep playing it and playing that riff over and over again. Then I'll add just little parts of it, like another little segment, another little segment, another little segment, until I got almost like the whole first part of the rundown on the song. And that's kind of how I practice. Oh yeah, bro, I can't get it either. You know what I mean? That's just, that's just me and my chubby little fingers. But I got the first part of the song down, except, and even that little part where you were trying to go na 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 na. That's a difficult thing to do, and it's not. People think it's done real fast, and it's not. Amy doesn't play that real fast. It sounds kind of fast, but it's not. And it's a real easy na 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 na. That part is slowed down, but a lot of people try to play it too fast and screw it up. So that's the part. That's the part that I try to slow down. Otherwise, I get way past myself and frustrated because I can't figure out why it's not coming together. It's because I'm trying to play it too fast. So if I slow it down and get that muscle memory built into that riff, there's a lot of Iommi riffs that I can't get, and until I get them, I can't finish that song. So I really have to practice those things. Yeah, well, that solo's not easy, man. So give yourself credit for trying, bro. Alex Van Halen used to sitting out playing his guitar. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's time, bro. Try the Smurf voice.
This is for you, Dwight Bailey. How you doing, buddy? Pick it out, pick it out, pick it out. Yo, man, check out the Dwight Bailey's YouTube page. In the next couple of days, he might have a new video out. So check it out. Be there or be square. And also, subscribe to the Metalhead Hippie Show. Hang Tech Talk Tuesday or Tuesday Tech Talk. And you might learn something there too. But you gotta be subscribed. You know what I mean? So check out Fruitcake Tony, he's got a new video out. Karsten Olsen's got a new video out. Who else got a new video out? Oh, the White Belly's got one coming out too. Me, I don't do videos so much anymore. I mean, I will do some, but when I get some riffs build up, I'll probably make a video on my riffage. Stuff like that, you know. But yeah. Oh, wait a second. I just got an alert in my email, I think. Hang on a second. Wait a sec. Tony, did you donate to my YouTube page again? Did you? Tony, where'd you go? Did you donate to my site again? I have to go. Well, I can't check my email right now, so if I do, I might lose a page and then boom, everything goes to hell. But anyway, Dwight, this little Smurf was for you, buddy. So get busy on that song, man. And you guys chill out.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Tony. I really do, bro. Tony just donated to my PayPal account again. I appreciate that, bro. I really, really do. Still, we can to if you're not subscribed to Tony's site, check him out. He's trying to get to 100 subs. If you guys can push him over the edge, that'd be nice, man. I'd appreciate it. And if you like, share, and subscribe to my stuff, I'd appreciate that also. So, share it. you know. I mean, even though most of my videos are lately have just been hangs and my Tuesday Tech Talk, but hangs are cool too because it gets everybody that's subscribed to me comes in here, and you might not be subscribed to the person that's in the chat that's subscribed to me. So you get to know people that way also, and you get to check out more stuff. So if this is like a little mini conduit to get to know other YouTubers or to help support other YouTubers, I'm glad you're here, all that other stuff, but do me a kind of a quid pro quo and mention my site too, because a lot of times when I have the time, I'll make a live chat because I know there's YouTubers out there that are just like watching videos, doing this, and don't really have a place to hang out or don't want to make a place to hang out of their own. So this place is, my little thing here is kind of established that, you know, I do hangs and stuff like that on the off times that people aren't doing anything, like maybe like Lewis the Tone King might be doing something. He did something last night, or Steve from Boston, or Phil McKnight, or somebody bigger like that, or Pete Thorne, something like that. So on the downtime that nobody's on or going live, I try to fill that gap and give people a place to hang out. So if you could share that message with people and say, hey man, when we go check out Hippie, he has a hang out there, you know, every once in a while, you know. And now that things are slowing down for everybody, I'll probably be here for a little bit, you know, and maybe creating a hang, you know, every other day, or if I'm bored and I got nothing to do, then I might just make a hang and then come out here and hang out with you guys, play some guitar, you know, or maybe have a guest on or something like that. You can do that too, man. Hang on, I'm going to check out. Give me a second. I'm going to check my inbox. I'm going to mute my mic here. Fucking awesome, Tony. Tony just flipped me a $20 bill. And believe it or not, you know, I pay for StreamYards so I can do all these groovy backgrounds and whatnot and stuff like that. So that $20 goes a long way for helping to take care of this stuff and do that other stuff. And it also helps with giveaways, because I don't keep any of this money that gets sent my way. It either goes right back into the paying for my StreamYards or doing T-shirt gives away. I might get a hair up my butt one day to just like guess the number I got right here in my piece of paper. And then I'll either I might give somebody a $20 gift certificate for Amazon, or a Flipside Music T-shirt or something like that, a T-shirt of their favorite YouTuber or something like that, you know, or a gift certificate to somewhere, you know. If you're out of the country, it'll probably be an Amazon gift certificate or something like that. But I just, you guys know What's Up Doc. He hangs out on Ben Coombs' channel a lot because he's Canadian. But I just sent him a shirt from Flipside Music, and to ship it, it costs more than the damn shirt costs, man. It only cost 19 something for the shirt, and it cost $22 to ship the damn thing to Canada. So Hippie can't afford that every time if somebody from Canada wins. So if somebody from Canada wins and you have an Amazon account or whatever, or if you want to, or even a PayPal, I'll put $20 in your PayPal account. Don't matter to me. We can do it that way too. Or I could give you a gift certificate to Flipside Music for $20, and if you want to buy a shirt, all you got to do then is just pay for the shipping. So there you go. You just bought a shirt. You didn't have to pay for any shipping. So I can get you like two $20, two $10 gift certificates or something like that. You know. But somehow, if you are a foreign entity that wins one of my T-shirt giveaways or a giveaway, you will be taken care of or compensated in some way or form. The channel draws from the guitar community and collectors community, and I must say the guitar community people are more nicer and more cooler by far. Sweet. Yeah, I wouldn't pay for it so much, Banzini, unless you're into doing all the background stuff or you're going to be broadcasting more than 20 hours a month. So look at it this way. If you make 2 videos, or even if you hang out twice a week for an hour, hour and a half each, that's 3 hours a week. You know, so you do the math. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even close to, you're only at 12 hours. So you would have to do 3 1.5-hour shows every month to worry about paying for StreamYards. So and there's not a whole lot, that you need to do. I mean, I just go the extra little mile because I like adding all the little gizmos and gadgets and stuff that you can't add. Say like stuff like this. It's like I can put the Rolling Stones tongue up there, or I can put the YouTube thing up in the right corner, or I can add little things like this up there. And these things you have to go out and look for, you know, and countdowns, things like this right here. You can add things like this. Let me see here. Me that. What else? We got the thank. But yeah, if you're not, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, if you could work with OBS, go ahead and do OBS. The only reason I keep this is on the oddball chance that somebody wants to come on and we have a conversation, or if multiple people come on and want to have a conversation. That's the only reason that I keep it and pay for it. I mean, you can do that on regular stuff, but to have all the bells and whistles and whatnot, and then the only reason I'm not on OBS right now is because if somebody wanted to come on and be like a guest host or just hang out with me on here and we could just talk shit to each other, then we can do that. But that's probably the only reason why I keep it, or that I don't use StreamYard or OBS right now. So on the oddball chance that somebody might want to come on. Yeah, but if you want to, like I said, OBS is better for music, obviously. When I start echoing out when I'm playing or I wash out, more often than not, what I figured out is I just have to refresh my StreamYard page and come back, which I hate doing because it interrupts the feed, but it also corrects the problem. So I don't know why it does that. I wish StreamYard would fix it, but I'm going to start leaving them little notes to see if they can fix that instead of having to rebuffer my StreamYards to get my sound to act correctly instead of washing out or echoing or whatnot, especially when I'm sharing other people's stuff. Those are 17 people in here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Like, share, and whatnot. Yeah. Boom. It's all appreciated. Okie dokie. What else we got going on here? Tony, thank you. Helps out a lot, man. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for that donation. What else we got going on here? PJ in the beard. What's up, buddy? Welcome, man. Earlier we were talking about precautions, not panic to this coronavirus thing. You know, to be cautious, be cautious and not panicking. You know, go into the store, getting what you need, get out, make sure you're okay. Don't get into all the hype and all the bullshit that goes along with stuff like this. You know, yeah, listen to the news and what's going on in your local area, what your local government's doing, and stuff like that. Make sure the National Guard's not going to trash your door or whatnot, whatever. But make sure you got your staple stuff, your toilet paper, your water, your essentials. Maybe buy some peroxide and alcohol in case you get an injury that needs cleaned out or something like that. From doing work around the house, whatever. Stuff that could happen, And maybe buy some Neosporin, some peroxide, some alcohol. And if not, go to the damn liquor store and grab yourself some Everclear. That'll work. And then toilet paper and dry goods and water. Enough to hold you over till in case some stupid shit goes down. But yeah, precaution, not panic, man. Eben Crane's in the house, PJ in the beard. Got 15 people over there checking it out. Do a roll call here quick. See what we got going on. Great Vanzini, Evan Crane, Dwight Bailey, Frank Cochran. I'm not sure if he's still here. Fruitcake Tony, Gussie Wells, William DeSilva, Halface, Halface, Karsten. Down in New Jersey. PJ in the beard just popped in. Sweet. I'm off for teaching online for the next 2 weeks. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I think a lot of people in government or health and social services departments, a lot of those are being shut down. Mine was, so anything that's non-essential, where groups of 3 or more gather, they're considering that a non-essential event, so those are canceled. So ARD classes and ASAP classes, they're all canceled. Does anybody have anything they want to share, a video, something like that. Tim Pierce. I don't know that. I don't know who that is, Vanzini. What's Tim Pierce about, bro? Studio player here on YouTube. Cool. Let me see what. Let me go check him. I'm gonna put his name in the thing. See what comes up. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. See, some people come in by word of mouth, and you hear of new names that you wouldn't normally hear of from people that you guys are subscribed to, and that I'm subscribed to. You know, it's just a nice little circle that can keep going. Okay, we got him. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tim's got 217K subscribers. So we don't have to give him have to check him out, Vanzini. Thanks for sharing that info. Yeah, I'll do that, man. I'll check him out. I got him saved up here in the thing. I'll give him a gander. I see. I lean more towards metal dudes, stuff like that. It's like I don't know if you guys know Corey Hunter. I've mentioned his name on here before, or Simon Smith. Guys like that. Who else? Jamie Slays. What's the other guy's name? Something the Riff Master. I forget his name, or his first name. But yeah, those guys are good. Yeah, I lean towards, I'm all cool about learning guitar and technique and all that other stuff. That's what I'm really into learning. But when I want to play something or try to chug out something, I lean towards the metal guys that are teaching that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much where I want to be at. Even though I like the melodic stuff like Karsten was trying to do, I dig that stuff too. But I also love my chunky fat riffing. Vanzini's working on Memphis Sun pedal. What's that? What type of pedal's that, Vanzini? The Memphis Sun pedal. Delay, reverb, distortion, modulation. Yeah, I'm subscribed to a lot of different artists that I'm subscribed to a lot of different people also that aren't actually metal related, stuff like that also. I subscribe to a lot of gear related guys, like Fluff, people like that. Jared Dines, what the hell, Rob Scallon, quite a few other people. I think I'm subbed to more people or more channels than I actually have as subs. I've been sitting at 284. Oh, got a new sub. I've been sitting at 280. Now I'm at 285. So I got a new sub this morning somewhere. But Whoever that was, thank you. Appreciate it. Whoever got me to 285, I appreciate that. Leave a comment. Yeah, if you're a new subscriber, if you like what you're seeing or hearing, or just like to hang out and want to keep coming back and watch what I do, what I don't do. I'm a noob guitarist, so, but I'm picking up some chugs and whatnot. Sometimes I'll play, sometimes I won't. If I learn something new, I try to share it, stuff like that. But yeah, if you like what you're seeing or hearing, or you like watching these other guys that I put up on here and I showcase their stuff, come on back and watch that. And then it's kind of like a hippie TV show, commercial breaks with other YouTubers. You know what I mean? So you could think of it like that. Whenever I show one of you guys' videos, you can just consider that a commercial, or an endorsement of your site. And if you appreciate that, please share my site with other people. So it's kind of, it's not necessary that you do that. I do it because I care about you guys and I like knowing what you guys are putting out. So I help share it with the community to get you guys out there. I just would like, the same kind of courtesy in response, It's not necessary, but if you feel that it's on your little heart to do so, go ahead and help me out too, man. I appreciate it, man. Because I've been trying to crack, I was at 284 for over 2 weeks now. Solidly 284. No, nothing down, nothing up. And today I just got another sub, so 285. See how long that holds out. Hopefully that's a trend on the upward scale. So yeah, if you share my webpage, hey, this guy's cool. He's got a nice little hang over here. You can talk, and if you have StreamYards and you want to come on and you're not a total goofball, you can come on and we'll talk guitars and whatnot. Oh, it's echo reverb, that pedal you're talking about? Okay. Down at trim, look that one up. Totally impressed with the quality of Killy. I haven't tried any Killy pedals yet. My mainstays are like MXR. So far, it's just like MXR and some Wampler. To be honest with you, I sent back the Ethereal, whatever that one is. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Even if you just like put my link there, hey man, check out Metalhead Hippie, That's cool. I appreciate it. Whatever you guys can do to help me to get to 300. I've been trying to get to 300 since I started. Okay. When I started doing videos again, I've had my subs up to 200, and then they fell off because I quit for like 2 years. They fell off. Then I had to redo my channel and start from scratch. That one went up to 100 plus and dropped back down to like 70 some. So, and then I was gone for like almost a year. I didn't post anything for almost a year. I had some shit going on I had to take care of. But work and whatnot, and then doing things around my house, I just didn't have time for YouTube. Okay, but now I fell back into a space where I do have time to do this, and because one, and the only reason why I have time for YouTube is because one, I make the time, and secondly, is because I'm dedicated to learning guitar. So that's pretty much the primary reason I hang out on YouTube, is to talk about gear, tech, learning guitar, teaching whatever I know about guitar or gear to other people, and that's primarily why I'm here. That's it. I'm not really big on, I don't care if I go mainstream, that's not even in the books in my mind. I'm just like, hey, cool, if I can reach enough people to have a decent little community come into my chat or my hangs, that's cool. That's all I'm looking for. 20, 30 people at most. I mean, I'm not looking to be Phil McKnight, Tone King, or Steve from Boston or anything like that. Nothing at all. You know. But if I can get a couple, I mean, if I can get a couple like people that are in my category of learning guitar, which is basically noob, you know, or a hack, you know, a baby hack. I'm a baby hack. I'm not a big hack yet, you know. One day I hope to be a big hack. But right now I'm just a little dude trying to learn guitar, and I'm getting just out. I'm getting out of what would you call that? Right now I'm taking baby steps as a noob. So I got something underneath me. You know, I'm able to stand up and hold on to the coffee table per se. You know what I mean? As a guitar player. So I'm not totally illiterate to guitar, but I'm just getting there. I'm able to stand up and hold on to the coffee table. One day I hope to be able to get to the edge of the coffee table and just walk away and just walk through my little living room of, you know, guitardom and strum a few things and make sense out of it and make music. So I'm on the cusp of learning how to make music, or making the things that I play sound like music. You know, there's a lot I have to learn yet, but I'm the kind of guy that once something clicks in my head, I got it. It's like, boom, then I know what to do after that. But that's going to take some time. I'm just not there yet. Yeah, well, I'm up to 2,500 watch hours so far, and that's for 10 years of YouTube, you know. But in the past 6 months, I've put out more material and gotten way more views than I have in my whole YouTube career, if you want to call it that. But since I've been on YouTube, I mean, I've had a lot of views on my older videos, which were me driving around the Alaska tundra in an ATV, filming moose and caribou and occasional bear, wildlife, me getting stuck in mud, stuff like that, or me just cruising through the trails, man, on an ATV, and then stopping somewhere and eating lunch. You know what I mean? That was my stuff, just showing people the back trails and life of Alaska. That's basically all my videos were about. They got some views. I got like 2,000 some views on a couple, 4, 5, 6, 700 views on another, you know. So they got some views. And I wasn't even tagging them properly back then. I just put them up and put a little tagline description in it. In the tags, I put Alaska trail riding, you know, crazy hippie or whatever I put in there, you know, riding through the Alaska tundra and stuff, or ATV this or ATV that, you know, Polaris 700 twin or something like that, you know, so people could find it, you know. But that's what I used to do. But since I've started playing guitar or trying to learn guitar and getting serious about it in the past year, then I started putting up videos. But I started out with, on my guitar journey, when I made that first video saying, hey, I'll be back, I'll be around, it took me 2 months to get up to that, past that video. I think I got to like 85 subs. I was at 74. I got to 85. And then I started doing a few unboxings and this and that. I started getting new gear, collecting new gear. Got this amp, got a guitar, got some pedals, got some other stuff. Bought all this crap for my setup for my YouTube studio quotes, or my studio. This is it. This little corner of my cabin is what I guess I call my studio, or my broadcast station, Hippie Central. You know, this is it, man. So for the past 6 months, any videos you see from 6 months ago up until now has gotten me 200 subscribers plus and a shit ton of gear, and I've learned some guitar. And that was my goal, you know. So if I could get to 500 subscribers by June, which would be my birthday, by then, if I could get to 500 or more, I'd be ecstatic at that. I'd be like, wow, 500 was like out of my range, you know. But now the goal is just to get to 300. Harley Hex, welcome, man. Dude. Yeah. That's why I say if you really want to help a brother out or a fellow YouTuber that needs some help, if you go to work like during the day or you ain't got nothing to do better at night and you don't mind your PC running at nighttime, because mine's on 24/7, go watch their playlist or just play their playlist in the background and just let it run, man. If they got 15 videos in there and they're 3 or 4 hours, I mean, some of my chats or hangs are 3 or 4 hours, you know. But if somebody has hangs in there that are an hour and a half long and there's like 10 of them, well, there you go. You just gave that guy 12 and a half hours of video watching. So if you get enough people doing that, within a week, like everybody that subscribed to me, if I made a video and said, look, man, guys, go watch this playlist. Every one of you that are subscribed to me, watch this playlist for me. And if everybody would do that, within a week, I'd probably have 4,000 watch hours. Then the other part is the subs, you know. Now, you don't have to have 4,000 watch hours every month. That's not how that works. People say, oh, yeah, you do. Well, you don't. I don't believe you do anyway. I never heard anybody contradict it, saying that, yeah, you need 4,000 every month after you hit that. No, I think that's just a milestone, just like 100,000 subs is a milestone. It's a milestone in your YouTube career where you've gotten 4,000 hours of views, you've gotten 1,000 subs, so now we're going to reward you by monetization of your site. So that's what you get. But you don't have to continue getting 4,000 hours of views. That's a shit ton of stuff. And if you have to do that every month, no. Or every year, no. It's not going to happen. 4,000 hours of viewing is a lot. I mean, a lot. Unless you're like a Logan Paul or Jake Paul or some goofball like that can do that in one video. You know, if you got a 15-minute video and you got 1 million people watching it, do the math. Harley Hex, you're at 8:55. Cool, bro. Yeah, I don't think it's ongoing. Yeah, I could see it being a yearly basis in order to continue monetization, yeah. But once you get there, if that's when your first year starts, yeah, you're going to have to keep putting out videos and whatnot to continue monetization. But, you know, I figured if somebody's serious enough to get to 4,000 view hours and 1,000 subs, you know, if they're serious about it, they'll continue doing it. You know, whether or not it pays off is another question. You know, I mean, do they have the chops, the skills, or the time and tenacity to keep putting out video after video after video that gets views? You know, it's like you get it's like you go to say you go to a comedy show, there's 5 comedians, you might find 3 funny. You know, the other 2, you're like, why did I spend my money on these guys? You know what I mean? So it could be like that. And that, to me, that's YouTube in a nutshell. Yeah, exactly, PJ. Every sub helps, man. You know. I mean, I don't think I've done anything in my YouTube career that has pushed anybody away from here. People just continually keep subbing. You know, it's just the past couple weeks I've been stuck at 284. Somebody subscribed today and got me 285. So 15 more, I can get to 300. If you guys can help push me over 300, I appreciate it. Because somebody's going to win a little Behringer pedal or 25 bucks, whichever comes first. If you're a USA resident, you get the pedal. That's just the way it is. But if you're out of the state or out of the country, like Canada or somewhere else like that, Hawaii, and you got a PayPal account, I'll put 25 bucks in your account. Whatever the pedal's worth is what I'll send to you. You know, or I can give you an Amazon credit for 25 bucks or something like that. But whoever wins will get the equivalent of that. There's nothing metal on our channel. Just pop in because that beat's cool. Cool. Appreciate that, bro. Trying to buttercup me up. 6,000 watching and it ran for 4 hours. Yeah, no shit. Metal Rocker, what's going on? Welcome. If you're not subbed, please consider subbing. It's appreciated. Boom, 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 boom. Now where we at? There we go. Boom. Subscribe. Like and share, man. I see you, man. I see you right there. You subscribe. You, that little guy right there, subscribe. What up? Thank you for that small commercial break. I don't play metal by theory or genre makes it interesting. And sometimes I get fooled. Huh. William, you got 2,400 watch hours and 24,000 watch hours? No. Don't know, bro. Oh, wow. You got some Dead & Co. tickets, bro? Oh, that blows. Hopefully they get a grip on this thing before then, man. way before then. You know. No watch hours. Yeah, you don't have anything up, do you, bro? This Silva. John Mayer, I recently discovered how good he really is. Always considered him a pop guy. Yeah, to be honest, dude, to be 100% honest, I couldn't tell you anything John Mayer has written about, sung about, or any tune that he's actually ever done. I just don't listen to the dude. If I'm missing something, I might go check him out. Check out one of his most popular Diddy Doo-Wops and see if I like it, but I don't know. I'm just not into that crooner guitar God scenario kind of thing. That's just not for me, man. Like Bonamassa. Couldn't tell you if he's done anything original. Never listened to the guy play. And that's honest. Just don't. I mean, when I say metalhead hippie, I'm a metalhead hippie. I could listen to it. I love blues. You know, I'm a Rory Gallagher fan, all that shit. Muddy Waters. I can just ramble off shit left and right. Coco Taylor, I can listen to Arlo Guthrie, all that shit, man. So I can go from metal to folk in a minute, you know, in a couple seconds actually. But there's just certain people beyond the hype. When they hype somebody too much, it's like, really? Come on now. You're going to discard everybody else that went before these guys or came before these guys, and these guys are now the it thing? Kind of turns me off, to be honest. That's just the way I think about it. Don't hate the hippie, man. Don't hate the hippie. I'm just delivering the message. I'm just being honest. See y'all later off to the fence store. Be cool. Thanks for the chat. No worries, man. Yeah, be safe. Get what you need. Get out, bro. And thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it, Frank. Appreciate you being here, bro. Hey, Emma, welcome. Gotta say hi to Emma. All the way across the pond. How you doing today, Emma? Just doing a little impromptu hang. So how's this coronavirus affected the UK? You got any comments on that? What they're doing over there? How they're handling it? How you guys are handling it? No, I haven't, PJ. Like, after Jerry died, man, I kind of lost interest in all that stuff. You know, from Rat Dog on, and never was into the Fish. Never got into him. I mean, I listened to it, yeah, obviously, but just never got into it, bro. Me and Jerry, we weren't in the same rehab, but we were in rehab at the same time in '95. He died, I lived, I just went on with my life. And kind of as a homage to him, I kind of like, not basically swore off the dead, but I just, you know, whatever Bob was doing afterwards just really honestly didn't interest me, you know. From Rat Dog on, he did something else. He did Rat Dog and something else. Now this, Dead and Company. Cool, I will. Is there like, do you got like a link of it or something? See if you can put the name of the video or the headline of the video, not the link, just the main description of it in its entirety. If you can paste that here, then I'll go give it a gander. Yeah, guitar face will get you every time, man. If somebody's too off the hook with their guitar face, that will turn me off of their playing. I don't care if you're metal, blues, or what, man. If you're just like on every note, I'm like, nah, dude, I gotta go. Just play the thing. Yeah, I could see getting into, doing, checking the vibe and stuff. But if your guitar face is just way off the chain, man, that'll like, dude, I'm watching your face. I'm not listening to your music, man. There's something going on. Cool out with the face, man. Yeah. What you mean, bro? Yeah, it's sad, man. The stupid little things the pet peeves that people get up their dander on. But yeah, that's one of mine, man. It's like, dude, if your guitar face is off the hook, I'm paying too much attention to your face and not your music. So I don't know if that's an AD duh thing of mine or what. I get what you're saying, man. The guitar face, it just, I can't watch Robin Trower play. Whenever he's like in a video, I can't watch it, man. I can't watch it. But if you watch Robin Trower, he does the same thing, man. He's got that twisted, and Santana does it too. So it's like, I just gotta like turn away and listen to the music. But if I watch the guy in a video and shit like that, I'll click out of a video if the guitar face is too far off the chain. I'm serious. Anybody else have that pet peeve? Guitar face. Oh, no. Not me, bro. I don't care what genre it is. If you got a twisted guitar face, I'm just like, later, dude. William picked up a new sub. Cool. Yeah, Bonamassa is the same way, right? I think that's part of the reason why I just don't watch the guy anymore. I mean, I've checked out. I mean, I couldn't tell you any name of the song, but I listened to him play a few times. It's like, I don't know. What is it about the guy that turns everybody on about Bonamassa? Is it just the LPs or what? I just don't get it, man. That's just me, though, you know. Alex Hutchings. Okay, Cumberland Blues, John Merrill, amazing guitar solo at DC. Is that the name of the video description? Check it out here, see what pops up. Okay, Cumberland Blues, main solo. There's not one dead dancer in there. Cool. Yeah, I'll check that out, man. Yeah, I found it. I'll watch that later. Yeah, there's not one dead dancer in there at all, man. You know what I mean? Just a couple guys just diddy popping up and down and stuff, but I didn't see one dead dancer in there. Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't want to. I try not to play other people's videos unless I have permission from them in here. You know what I mean? Or unless it's a major corporation like art or that owns the rights to the music, then I'll play it and I'll just take the copyright strike. But otherwise, if it's somebody else's video or whatnot, I try not to watch it unless I have their permission. You would have to go back and watch. You just have. I can't really fill you in on what a dead dancer is, but just this stuff is not dead dancer stuff. But I don't know. You'd have to be an old. See, I followed the Dead way back in like the early and mid '80s up until like the '90s, '91, and stuff like that. So I've been to like almost 100 Dead shows. So it's like, yeah, that stuff that they're doing there is not Dead dancing. You just go type in like Grateful Dead Merriweather Post in Maryland or something like that, and then watch some of those live shows. You'll see some Dead dancing there, man. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can find one. Okay. Well, these are not old school dancers. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I'd have to find something, bro. but you'd have to really look for it. Yeah, let me see. Okey-dokey. See if I can find somebody. I'm digging hard, man. Well, that's stupid. It's just... This might show something. There's the fat man himself. Second, trying to find some. I'm not seeing any right now. Ah, crap. That sucks. Oh, wait. Might have something. Just might have something. It's at Berkeley Theater, California. Oh shit, they're stills, man. That totally blows. Whoever did the video did it all of stills, man. I'd have to find it. Oh, wait, there's one goof. Let me see what this guy's doing. Trying to find it. Nah, he doesn't classify. It's hard, man. One day I'll have to show you. But I wasn't finding anything. Yeah. Sun's trying to kill my show, man. Hey, BBD, what's up, buddy? What are you trying to build, bro? I missed that. I'm gonna melt. Yeah, the sun's just like... I actually have a towel up on my window to block some of it, but it's right at the right spot that's kind of like blocking me and getting at me. Oh, pedal board. Dude, you want to see my pedal board? I'll show you a pedal board. See if I can get this. I might have to turn on some light. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. You see that? It's an actual board. It's a two and a quarter inch of redwood. It's about 35 inches long by about 20 inches wide. And that's what I use as a pedal board. See my casters on there? 1,800 pounds a piece. I could ride that thing down a hill, bro. Decided on it? Not sure what you mean, Harley. No shit. Well, the two front wheels are locking wheels. Ah, shit. I have to wait about 10 minutes for that sun to go away. But the casters on there are rated at 1,800 pounds a piece. I originally got it. It originally held my amp over here. That's what I had my orange on, that I rolled it around the floor. But it was taking up way too much space, man. So I had to get my amp up off the floor, get that little gurney or, truck out of the way, because I don't have enough room here in my cabin for all that floor space to be taken up. So basically, it's underneath this table right here. It's like almost 4 foot long and 2 foot deep. So my pedals fit right up underneath there, which is cool. And then when I need them, I just pull them out right here where I'm sitting, and I can just mash them wherever I want to mash them and stuff. Which fuzz pedals? Fuck, dude, I got like 8 of them. Well, I have the, let me go through them. I have the Russian Pickle, Behringer SF300. I have the Fur Coat by Orange, Wampler Frustration by Wampler, the new Ram's Head fuzz, basically the one that gives you all the supposed Gilmore tones, the Proco Rat 2, Demogorgon Fuzz by Stomp Underfoot, and the Nano Big Muff. So I think it's 8 fuzz pedals. And then my only distortion pedal is my MXR full bore metal. And the only fuzz, or the only other high distortion pedal that I'm really interested in is the G4 by Rev. So that will be my next pedal. And I'll be making a solid mainstay pedal board once I get that and maybe a modulation, a decent multi-modulation. I have the G5N that I'm going to put on there also. So everything's going to be ran into the G5N and then from the G5N into my amp. So all those pedals, and it'd be almost like a 4-cable method, but going into my G5N and then into my amp. So, but yeah, there's no, fuzz is not fuzz, okay? It's just like distortion, you know, or, I mean, if you want to get really picky, delay is reverb, chorus and flanger, and this and that. Some have little nuance and flavors, can do a little bit more than the next guy, but when it comes to fuzz and distortion, a lot of them are set apart, you know. Some go for the JCM 800, the English tone, some go for the American rock tone, you know, or metal tones. So, but the Rev G3 and G4 are two very nice variants of a high distortion pedal that I would want, you know, at the moment. Hey son, what's up, man? Say hello to my son there, Nick Doggy Dog. That's my boy. How you doing, buddy? Well, yeah, Bearded Blues, dude. I didn't say they weren't. I just said that there's delay. There's only so many flavors you can put on them, just like any other pedal. No, not much. Just hanging out, bro. As far as fuzz pedals go, they're the most manipulated pedal circuit board on the planet. Oh, damn, burn me up. Yeah, as far as, what the hell did I get? Hang on a second. Yeah, it's the carbon copy delay and then the Ocean's 11 by HX. And those are what I use. And I've tried the Digitech Polara. And that's an awesome reverb pedal. I wish I didn't sell that one, but a buddy of mine that I dealt with before on Craigslist was looking for some stuff, and I told him I didn't want to sell it, but he needed it because he was actually in a gigging band and he needed a reverb pedal at the time. So I sold him my Digitech Polara, but I really love that pedal. And I'll probably get another one. Right now I have the Ocean's 11. It's okay. It does its job. But it's like on my Black Star here, I also have, 4 delays, 4 reverbs, and 4 modulation effects. 6 tube set, emulated tube sets, so, I ordered that Seymour Duncan Dark Sun reverb, sent it back. It's just cheap. Cool. You getting her done, Dwight? Where's Jazz Balls? Come out and say hi. I didn't see you, hon. Yeah, my granddaughter's here somewhere too. Yeah, I was thinking about getting some of those Fender pedals. I just wish they wouldn't jack the price of reverb pedals and delays up so much. I know they take a little more circuitry and whatnot to make them function properly, so hence the actual price increase and whatnot. Cool. You're liking the Fender stuff, Harley? Yeah, I watched a lot of their stuff. And the only reason I've been watching a lot of the Fender stuff is because it's actually affordable. You know, a majority of their pedals are 150 and between 150 and 180 bucks. And they're fairly affordable. They're not like, just because they have the Fender name on them, they add a premium to the price and whatnot. So cool. Where are you at, bro? Where are you and Chelsea at? What are you doing? Cool. Yeah, what do you think about that Nux multi-core? It's the blue one that has the phaser flanger, shimmer, has like multiple effects on it. Fender Santa Ana. Is there somebody that does a good demo on that, Emma? That we can watch? You guys are lost. What are you doing driving around? Boy, that sun's just chasing me right now, ain't it? Gotta find a decent place to sit. Yeah, I try to watch. I don't watch. I mean, Fender's been putting out pedal after pedal after pedal. But when they first started coming out is when I was watching them, so I haven't really been keeping up on what they're actually doing. I mean, when I go to American Music Supply and I look for distortion, delay, and I look through pedals, I see Fender popping up with a few new gizmos here and there, so I check them out. Yeah, I watch Andertons. I mean, I haven't watched them specifically for those Fender pedals and stuff. But yeah, normally when I go to like American Music Supply, where I get a lot of my stuff, they'll have a video demo of whatever pedal you're looking at more often than not. You know, it's linked to YouTube and whatnot, but more often than not, if they're doing a Fender pedal, you can find a demo of it online. So I do check them out. Jimmy Biter says he's got the new X. Yeah, that multi-core, the blue one. Let me see if I can find that. Where is it? is. Oh, the mod core. Yeah. I want to get oh, there it is. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at. See where it has the chorus and the flanger, phaser, tremolo, pan, rotary, univibe, and vibrato. I was looking at this as my onboard multi effects instead of having to go to my G5N or something like that. So has anybody else actually looked at this? I don't know if that audio is coming through. Okay, it's coming through. Yeah, that's something, I don't know, what do you guys think about that pedal? That's something I was thinking about getting to round off my pedal board, you know, for so I don't have to buy a chorus pedal, I don't have to buy a vibrato or tremolo. It's all in one little joint right there. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have a delay pedal and a reverb pedal and you're adding chorus on top of that or something else, I mean, how many other effects do you really want to come out on one device? Or do you really want playing at one time? Because it's just going to wash out, and that's more on the trim and vibrato side, that pedal, than it is anything else. But your delays and your reverb, that's a separate thing. So you got your delay, your reverb, and a modulation pedal now. So I think you got a well-rounded pedal board. If you're looking for one pedal to do one thing, then you probably should just need to get a multi-processor like my G5N or something like that. You if you want to do that. But as far as pedal boards go and multi-effects, having a rounded out board, I don't think that's a bad pedal at all. No, they've already started some stuff, but Alaska really can't shut down. I mean, they can shut down locally and stuff, and they have. But as far as importing stuff from Seattle and off the ships and stuff like that, trucks aren't really coming up the Alcan because it's still snowy up in the not Hatcher's Pass. I forget the mountain range that's out there. But yeah, nothing yet. Just local stuff. Yeah, Jimmy, they do have a lot of. It's like Donner too. Donner had one. I don't think it was the Alchemist. They had a white one. Donner had a white one that they discontinued. I don't know why. Maybe it had some issues with it. But I had one. It was Alchemist or something like that. But it was almost the same as that Nux one. But that was $43. I got that like 4 years ago, 4 years ago. That was a nice little multi-effects pedal like that Nux. But I traded that. Well, I actually traded it to give my son that guitar that I got, that he's got, which is that what the hell is it? The Viper 330. I traded that pedal in $120 for that guitar. And then I sent him the guitar and a Black Star ID Core 40 amp down to where he's at and stuff. But yeah, I traded that pedal and some cash for that guitar. And then I sent him my amp, which was my Black Star ID Core 40 at the time, which is a pretty good little amp. Oh, there it is. I was trying to figure out where that noise was coming from. Yeah, pretty much. Well, not really, but villages and stuff are more communal, so they really rely on each other and stuff. So if something hits that community, they get hit hard because they're a communal stuff like that. But guys like me, Chichus, we're just all, we hang on our own. I mean, I'm not a homesteader by any means. But I live alone. I have my own property, my own land and stuff, But yeah, a lot of people fend for themselves up here, yeah. But if shipping gets halted out of Seattle or LA and stuff starts, because they slow down there. If they slow down there, it slows down up here. So, yeah. Doomsday prepper kind of guys up here? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you'd almost have to be. Otherwise, you're going to have to be willing to go out on the tundra and take down a moose and a couple caribou just to take care of yourself. Or go out towards the sea and stuff and do some fishing and whatnot. Because all the rivers and stuff are froze up right now. And unless you can get out past the wake and stuff like that on the ocean, you're stuck on an ice lock right now. So there's not much happening unless you have the means to get out into the ocean. You're pretty much stuck. So you're pretty much stuck with what's landlocked and whatnot. Yeah, if I can, son, if you want to play, if you want to Skype or something later, we can do that. Play around with some riffing. I've been playing around with a few riffs here and there, trying to learn new things, trying to get my timing better, my chugs and my palm mute and my muting down so that my strings aren't ringing out so much on high distortion. So, and then I don't know if it's because I'm sitting too close to my amp that I'm getting some feedback from my pickups out of the amp, but sometimes I get a weird electro chirp out of the amp that doesn't sound natural, and it's coming from the guitar. So I don't know. It probably just needs shielding or something like that, but I don't think. I think I'm just sitting too close, or I may have to swap out. I'm going to try a different cable. I'll try my 15-foot curly cable instead of the 10-foot and move a little bit further away from the amp and play that way, see if it still happens. So it's either the pickups or something in the capacitors or the cable, so we'll figure it out. Or just the guitar, but I haven't heard it from any other guitar. Like my PRS is what I chug on the most, and then when I have my SG plugged in, kind of gets a weird little chirp noise to it when I hit a string the wrong way. It's electronic. It's not my actual picking or style that's giving the chirp. It's something electronically when it hits a certain frequency. It does something weird in my amp. Yeah, thanks, Emma. Hit that like button, man. Like, share, and subscribe. There you go. Thank you. My boys. Yeah, man, it helps. Yeah, if you really want to play, I'll set aside time to play with you. You know that, bro. But don't tell me you don't want to play and then you never show up and you decide to watch a movie instead. But yeah, I'll set aside time to play with you, no problem. Family first, bro. Yeah, it's the way it's supposed to work. BBD. It's like intros. Those are like intros to your video, so it basically mutes you, and then as soon as it shuts off, boom, you come back. Backgrounds do it. Let me see here. Backgrounds do it, and yeah, it's just backgrounds that do it. It's like when I do this, that doesn't mute me, my countdown. But if I do a background, something like this, boom, it might mute me. Camera, I have to click my camera off in order for that background to play while I'm live. And then I have to click myself back in. So whatever I have clicked on, like here, like I just clicked on something different. Now I have to shut down my camera for it to play. Boom, then I just pop right back in. But yeah, it just automatically some of it shuts down your mic while you're doing it. Yeah, Nate, we still haven't done a co-op version of Gears of War 4 yet. I've played through the whole single player mode and played a couple of I played a couple solo co-ops where somebody could have joined in but nobody did. But those co-op matches seem like they could be a little bit of fun. Yeah, man, I get what you're saying, man, because certain pedals, especially Strymons, they're boutique-y kind of pedals and stuff, and a little bit off the hook in price. It's the same thing with that. If you look up that Seymour Duncan Dark Sun reverb, that was $350. And when I got it from AMS, American Music Supply, the little switch, they're not, I wouldn't even call them switches, they're like little plastic nibs that stick up about less than a quarter inch. I don't know, maybe 3/16 or something like that. And you have to push on them and stuff to go through the presets up or down on one side or the other. And if you look at that thing would have wore out eventually, and then you would have ended up sticking a damn pencil or something down in there to be able to change and go through the presets, because it was just cheap plastic. And I'm like, $350 for this pedal, and they put them two little plastic nibs on there for that pedal. It's like, no, I sent it back, you know. And to get it to go through all the presets and all the stuff that it does, it kind of turned me off there too. No, I was saying if you wanted to play the co-op version of Gears of War 4, I played through all the single player, but if you wanted to do the co-op and play the actual game, I mean, I actually want to sit down and play. I don't want to just play like one game and then, okay, see you later. You know, if you want to play, I'll play. But I want to play for at least like an hour and a half, something like that. So. Did one of our other fellow YouTubers come online or something? Some people are dropping off here. I'm either getting boring or somebody else went live. Well, you got Marty Music and Just Nick. Marty's got 467 people watching, so yeah. Easy guitar riffs to kickstart your playing. And that's what Marty's doing. And then Just Nick Music is Pandemic Guitar Hang 3. Let's match players with producers and remote clients. Okay. Cool. You guys aren't leaving me for Marty Music, are you? Studios, 180, 200 bucks. Screw Marty. He's a big boy. He can take it anyway. I'm sure Marty don't miss me. You know what I mean? He doesn't even know I exist. I've had conversations with Marty in chat, you know, back and forth, but he might remember my name. Well, my name's kind of hard to forget. You know, it's like PJ and the Beard. That's a pretty unique name. Metalhead Hippie, that's a pretty unique name. Cool. Emma's hanging with me. Vanzini, he don't know where he's at. He's all delusional. He's just old, man. He don't know where he's at. Cerebus pedal? You playing Cerebus are characters in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. They're little robotic guys you can play or kill in Mass Effect 3. Cool. No, I appreciate you hanging with me, Vanzini. Means a lot, bro. Cool, PJ. No worries, bro. Thanks for hanging out, man. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. You know, like, share, and subscribe. And then if you come back later, leave a comment. You know, other people will see that other people are interested in it. And that'd be cool, too. The White Belly just uploaded a new song. Okay, we've been running here for almost 2.5 hours. So what I'm going to do is, unless 10 people flood into the room all of a sudden and whatnot, I'm going to play the White Belly's song here that he just uploaded. And then, okay, hang on a second. There he is. It's called So Confused, Dwight. Is that the song you're talking about? Okay. I'm going to play a song for from the White Belly called So Confused. He just uploaded it like 2 minutes ago. See if we can get going here. Okay. And here we go, the White Belly, everybody, singing a song called So Confused 2. Let me know if it sounds okay. Type a 1 in there if it's okay.
Every day
know what to do when he's so confused. He's so confused. So confused. He's so
Sweet, Dwight. I like the rhythm of that, man. Sounded pretty good, bro. Dwight Bailey, everyone. Sounded pretty good, bro. I like the rhythm. I like the... I like that, man. Good job, bro. Hey, Nathan, you still here, man? He watched it on the way. Watched it in stereo, Vanzini. Cool, bro. That's nice. No, man, I'm glad to do that stuff for you guys, man. If you got something you want to show, and if it could reach more people by me showing it here also, I'm glad to do it, man. So no worries there. So if you got something you want to share, want to show, that maybe isn't hitting everybody you want it to hit, and if they come to my site and they can see it, that's fine. I'll be glad to put it up here for you. Now, did it sound okay through here, or did it wash out, or what, did it actually sound good? You guys got to let me know that stuff while it's playing. My code word is 1. 1 means good, 2 means it's washing out. Ah, cool. Sounded okay. Good. Yeah, because it sounds good in my headphones, but I don't know what you guys are hearing, but hopefully you're hearing what I'm hearing. But I try to keep the volume down on the playback so that it doesn't wash out or spike any kind of weird little algorithm in their software to make it go lower or to wash out. Sweet. Oh, no problem, man. That's part of my shtick here, is that I help other people get their stuff seen by more people. You know, like I said, because Dwight only has so many subscribers. I mean, not that I have a whole lot either, but you know, I have more than some. But people that watch a rerun of this video might catch it. So if that helps Dwight maybe pick up a sub or two from watching it from my channel, I'm glad to do that. I'll do that for anybody, really. Like I said, I'm not really here for monetization, money, or fame, or all that stuff. I'm just bored, like most of us, that wants to learn something about music, or more about music, and hang with like-minded people. That's pretty much why I'm here. So somebody might say something, or Dwight might play something. See, that rhythm that he just played, I might try to duplicate that rhythm later on. So if that helps me learn a little more about guitar, I might try to play that rhythm on that track later that he just did. So, you know, he might have just taught me something about guitar. Oh, Banzini, thanks. Hey, Banzini, put out some type of musical track or some type of music video, you know, I mean, the demos and stuff, they're great. But if you want to put up a music demo of teaching somebody a song or something like that, I'd be glad to play it on here. You know? But yeah, man, have a good day, man. I think Johnny Bean, he'll be on later, probably around 4 o'clock or something like that, to do his Saturday night thing. Maybe Steve from Boston will probably be on. Saturdays he usually comes on too. So I'm not really sure about that. A, C, and G. Yeah, I'll check that out. Now, does it go from C to A to G? Is that your progression? C, A, G? Or A, G, C? Cool. Yeah, have a good day, Vanzini. I'll probably catch you around later somewhere. Starting on A. A to C to G. Yeah, see, I like that progression. A, C to G. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it was a nice progression. I like that one, buddy. Had a nice melodic drive to it, you know what I mean? See, that's the kind of music I like. I like music that has a melodic drive. Not so much that it has you know, a this or a that added to it or this or that added to it, but I like music that has like a melodic drive to it that you could listen to it for 10 minutes and it wouldn't bother you. But there's minute, subtle little changes in the drive that keep you listening, but it's still the same drive. Maybe you just strum, or you miss it, you hold back a strum, or you skip a note, you go to the next one, you know, or you double hit it or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, it's a cool little rhythm, ain't it, Emma? I like to do it. It had a nice melodic drift to it, so it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like by a melodic drive, you know, it's just like a golden earring. I'm driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel, the voice in the head that drives my heel. But that had a verbal drive to it, you know, and then towards the end, it's like then it had that interruption, then it went right back into that drive sound, boom, stuff like that keeps you driving. BBD, take care, man. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it, bro. Dookie. Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank Fruitcake Tony for his generous donation again. Really helps out the channel, keeps it going. You know, it would go on otherwise, but him making it easier on me, I really appreciate that, you know. And, you know, it's kind of a give and take, but not necessary. You know, what's Mike always say? Never courted, but always appreciated. Mike's too polite for me, man. I love the guy, but he's just too damn polite. I don't know. I don't know if there's such a thing as being too nice, man. But yeah, Mike's cool. But yeah, Yeah, I really appreciate that. R2, R3 knock nut. Oh shit, man, you came in right when things are shutting down, bro. Or were you sitting in the peanut gallery all along? Cool. Sweet. Thanks, Dwight. Well, here, let me do this for you then. Hang on a second. Oh. See if that shows up. Oh, I didn't save it. You dummy. Hang on a second. That didn't work too good. Hang on a second. Here we go. Boom, that should work, right? Oh, screwed up. I'm just screwing up all over the place, man. Oh, no problem, man. There we go. Cool, Dwight. I didn't get a notification yet, or I would have said something earlier. You sent that to my PayPal, right? I'll check to see if it got in there or not. Okay. Dope. I can hang out for another 15 or so if you want. That's no, but no problem. R2 Locknut, you got any videos you want to share, man? Guitar, song, something? I'd like to thank, I guess I can call them my channel sponsors, the White Belly and Fruitcake Tony, for their generous donations. If you'd like to contribute and have your name run down here, last 10-15 minutes of the broadcast to help promote your site, and as my way of saying thank you to you for your donation, that's cool. Like Mike says, never recorded, always appreciated. If you would like to, that's fine. If not, no pressure. One way or another, it's gonna get taken care of, man. And I appreciate everybody hanging out and just being a part of the hang, you know, watching my stuff and supporting my stuff, everybody else's stuff. I appreciate that too. I'm sure a lot of people do. Okay. But I want to give a shout out to the people that are here. PJ and the Beard left, I believe. Great Vanzini, Emma Weber, thank you so much for showing up. Harley X, thanks for hanging out. The White Belly, thanks for the tunes and the donation. William De Silva, appreciate you hanging, buddy. You stuck in there for most of the chat, I believe. Bearded Blues dude, he ducked out. R2R3 Locknut, thanks for joining, coming in. And I believe whoever's up next, I think would be Johnny Bean, maybe with his Saturday Night Hang. And then maybe Steve from Boston might pop in and say hi to folks. He might have something going on. I didn't see anything in the feed and stuff, but give it a look out. Okay. But we're going to shut it down here. I'd like to say peace and thank you. Dwight and Tony, Fruitcake Tony, again, thanks for the donations. Thanks for the hang. And I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Peace. Have a good day, man. Be safe out there, too.